everyone, welcome back to the Gypsy Caravan. I'm Shan. How you doing? Today's video, I'm going to do something that probably appeals to a lot of people. Today's video is how to take your everyday or office look into the evening if you don't have time to like go home and like shower and redo your makeup, and you literally have to leave from the office to go for like drinks or dinner or wherever you're going in the evening. I'm going to show you how to do just that. I'm going to keep it very simple as well because I want to tailor it for everyone, just like beauty tips. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and follow me on all social media platforms. Let's do it. Okay, so for me, when I was working in the office, I didn't wear a lot of makeup, and if I did, this is like the sum total of what I'd wear. There were very rare times where I would do like a full-on eyeshadow look, but 90% of the time this is the look I wore to the office. That obviously depends on what you like to wear to the office and how extravagant and how made up you like to be for the office. That all depends, but I'm starting with a kind of basic playing field, and a lot of people will generally tend to have this sort of makeup look on them already, maybe with a little bit more eyeshadow. Anyway, so there are around 4-ish kind of areas or things I like to do to take my everyday makeup look into a more evening time makeup look, and I'm going to discuss them with you, and I'm going to show you as well what they are and how to do it. The first thing I consider when I am taking my makeup from this to evening is where I can add drama, and that would be in the sense of if you are wearing an eyeshadow look, to deepen it, make it darker, more smokier, more sultry looking. If you don't have any eyeshadow on like I do, the best way to add drama would be to add an eyeliner or smudged out pencil. So that's exactly what I'm going to be doing. So I'm going to be going in with a black pencil. You can use whatever color you want. Black tends to be more geared towards evening, especially if you're going to be in a restaurant that is dimly lit or a bar that is dimly lit and you kind of want to bring your eyes out. Brown is fine if you have like a really dark brown, but the whole point of amping up your makeup is to add the drama to your makeup. So I'm going in with Feline by MAC. Let me just zoom y'all in here. This will all depend on the available space that you may have to touch up your makeup. So if you are in the car or in a taxi or in an Uber, it might be a bit difficult to do your makeup in that situation because obviously the car is moving. But if you have the time to quickly do your makeup in the office, or to do it in the bathroom at the club or the bar or wherever you may be, then that is an option. So in my situation, I would always try and do my makeup in the bathroom at the office before leaving, because then I know like I'm done, I have good lighting, and I can see like what I'm doing, type of thing. So I've just taken some of that Feline on an angled brush, and I have just created for myself a wing. And essentially what I'm going to do is I'm just going to create like a smoky wing liner situation for myself. I don't have any eyeshadow on. I have like a bit of highlighter in my brow bone, but I am just going to very messily smudge in this pencil into the outer corner of my eye and create a smoked out liner for myself. Also, this day-to makeup situation will also depend on the type of makeup that you like to carry with you in terms of like touching up during the day and stuff like that. It also all depends on the kind of person you are when you are packing a makeup bag for yourself in your handbag. For me, when I was working in the office, everything I used on my face that day went into my makeup bag for touch-ups, or if in the event we did have drinks after work or something like that, or I was going out. So I just packed everything in my makeup bag, but obviously that depends on how big your makeup bag is and the kind of person you are. So I've just created for myself here a little bit of a smoked out liner with that pencil. The pencil is really nice to use because it's quick, it's soft, it's easy to smudge, and you can create a defined wing for yourself, or a smudgy sort of wing like this. So let me just zoom you out again, just so that you can see what we have done here. And already you can see that has added a tiny bit of drama to my eyes, especially since I'm not wearing a lot of eyeshadow. The big wing is quite dramatic, and the black is like a little bit ominous, so it's a vibe. I'm just going to do the other eye quick. Okay, so now that we have our drama added back into our face, the next sort of thing I like to consider is adding some kind of textural element to the face. So that would be in the sense of putting a glitter on your eye, or some kind of like really shiny shimmery sort of eyeshadow. You can go in with more highlighter if you're not one for highlighting the face during the day. Any sort of like textural element that you can add to the face just to amp it up a bit, you can totally do that. I also want to stop here, and I just realized now, I probably should have explained this in the beginning. You don't have to do all 4 of these things to add to your daily makeup look to make it more evening. You can choose 1 or 2 things. You can do all of them if you want, or you can just choose one that specifically applies to you and is easy for you to do. So if that may be just adding glitter to your eyes and you feel that's enough for you to take you from the office to an evening sort of makeup look, then you can do that. I should have probably mentioned in the beginning and I forgot, and I'm sorry. So you can do all 4, you can do some, you can do just one. That is totally up to you. But the one I'm going to do is I am going to add a little bit of a glitter to my eye. It's not really like a glitter eyeshadow that I'm using, but I am going to add like just a pop of shimmer on my lid, and I'm going to go in with a Dazzleshadow liquid by MAC. This is in the shade Not Afraid to Sparkle. It is a liquid eyeshadow, but it has these really nice chunky pieces of different colors of glitter, and I'm just babbling at this point, so I'm going to zoom in one more time so I can show you. I am just going to pop this just like on the center of my lid. Now because this is a liquid, I am going to have to wait for it to dry, but I'm just going to add, it is considered more of like a see-through glitter, because it doesn't really give a color, even though it is a little bit more silvery, but it's not like a solid eyeshadow, if that makes sense. So I'm just going to add this on the lid. I'm just going to dab this on. You can put on as much as you want or as little as you want. It's totally up to you. I'm just going to do about that much, and then I'm just going to wait for it to dry, because if I open my eyes now, it will transfer and then there won't actually be any pretty glitter to look at. So while that is drying, I'm going to do the other side, and then we're going to come back so I can show you what this actually looks like. Now that my eyes have dried, you can see I have this really nice sort of like a wet look effect on my lids. In fact, let me just zoom in again so that you can see. As you can see, I've got this really nice glitter effect on the lids. It's not too much. It works really well with the liner, because you don't want to obviously overdo it and like set yourself up for failure, and then come to realize you're like, get to the club and you're looking like the drag queen who's performing, rather than stepping out of the office going into an evening air, you know what I'm saying. So you want to keep it in a sense of that you're touching up your makeup, but you're making it work for wherever you are going. So in doing this little touch of silver glitter on the lid, it's not overpowering my makeup look altogether, but I have added back some of that more evening time look to my makeup look. So the next point, or the next thing you can do to amp up your makeup look from day to evening, is by adding definition. This can be in the form of, if you already have eyeshadow on, adding an eyeliner to define your eyes. You can define your brows a little bit more. Like mine are really bushy and thick, and you know what, that's the kind of brow I like to do for every day and take me into the evening as well, because I'm lazy, so I'm not going to do my brows. But those are some options you can do to add more definition back into your makeup look. For me, I want to do a little bit more of a structured look around my face, so I have bronzer and blush and highlighter on, but I don't specifically have contour, and contour is what really helps to structure out the face if you don't particularly have a really structural face. Like I'm very round, I need my angles to come back and just give me some definition. So you can do that too, in the form of contouring your face, bronzing your face, defining your eyes, defining your brows a little bit more. There are little things you can do just to add back some definition rather than not. I don't know what I'm saying. So I'm gonna go in with a contour shade. This is just the Butter Bronzer by excuse me, by Physicians Formula. And I'm just going to take this on a contouring powder brush, and I am literally just going to stipple this in the areas where I would like a little bit more shape in my face. You can of course go in and touch up the rest of your face at this point if you feel like your blush has withered away or your bronzer has withered away and you don't actually want to like contour your face. You can re-bronze up your face if you want to. But like I said, the definition portion or topic of taking your day look into evening is that you can customize it and add and take away what you want, and you know your face and you know where your limits lie when it comes to how much makeup you like to wear. And then also you can just look at your face and go, you know what, I need to add a little bit more foundation, I need to add a little bit more concealer because I'm missing makeup on my face. Because obviously, of course, you've now gone through the whole day wearing makeup, and it's quite possible that if you've had a really busy day, some of it has like kind of disappeared and you just need to bring back some of that makeup that was once there up again. So just remember to also look at those certain things when adding makeup to your face. So I've just structured my face out a little bit and just brought back some of the lines in my face, and now I don't look so round. Okay, so the last little element that you can do to make your makeup or take your makeup from day to evening is just to simply add color, and that can be in the sense of adding a pop of color on your eyes, enhancing the blush on your face, or going in with a really cool lip shade. Because normally during the day for like your office everyday makeup, where you'll probably be wearing like either light gloss or a light lipstick color, and the best way to like just amp up your makeup is by adding a slightly darker lip color, a slightly brighter lip color, or just by adding like a really cool funky gloss to your lips. So that's what I'm going to be doing today. I'm going to be going in with a matte liquid lipstick. This is in the shade Topped with Brandy, and all it really is just a dark sort of nude shade. I've already got like a little bit of a lip gloss on, so I'm just going to go over it. And again, I'm just keeping in consideration the rest of the makeup I've already applied on my face. Because like I said, you can do all these things and add them together to create your evening wear makeup look, but also you need to take into consideration what your focal feature is. So even though right now my eyes and lips are sort of like the main things that you'll look at, they're not overpowering each other in the sense of I don't have a really bold smoky eye and a dark lip. I do have a defined eye with a dark lip, or you know, you can leave your eyeshadow all together and just add a really bold lip. You don't want to do too many things and then your face is really overpowering. You want to keep it still super balanced, and this is a really nice way to balance out an evening look, is that I still have something going on the top of my eyes, but it's not fighting for attention with the bottom part of my face where I have a dark lip. If I wanted to, I could keep it completely nude, but I find this sort of thing still balances out each other while still looking evening time appropriate. This is the completed additions from my day look that I had earlier, and I've now made it a little bit more evening wear. Thank you so much for watching today's tutorial. I hope you found it helpful. Helps you the next time you need to go from day to night or office to party. Totally up to you how you customize your look. But these are the one or two things that I like to consider when I am looking at my makeup overall, or things that you can use to help if you're confused on how to take your look from day to evening. Thank you again so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and follow me on all social media platforms. I'll see you in my next tutorial.